to Mantra Flower Tarot Aquarius. This is your monthly reading for October. It is a general read, so it may not resonate for everyone. In that case, if it doesn't, check out your Moon, Rising, Venus signs to get a better view of the energies surrounding you for the month of October. Aries, Aquarius. Sorry guys, it's been a long day. Aquarius. Just so you know, I always like pre-shuffle the cards, but I always want to make sure I shuffle them in front of you as well. But Aquarius, if you want to donate or get a personal reading, you have to use the links in the description box. I don't have social media. I will not reply or go searching for you to message you and ask you for money. That is a scammer. Please do not fall for that. And also Aquarius, I do read the cards intuitively, and I use the messages that I receive depending on the energy of the card or the message that comes through, sometimes the placement, as well as the clarifying card sometimes. So just in case you don't agree with the way that I define a card meaning, that is why I define it the way that I do, is simply that's the message that I was getting. That's the read that I got from it, okay? Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe if this does resonate for you so it can help the channel. Last thing here, Aquarius, as I was meditating on the cards and channeling the messages to start us off, I definitely feel like this is going to be a love reading. I got those vibes strong from each deck while I was shuffling. And I also got a intuitive visualization of like a tiger. I don't know why. Maybe one of you like just saw a tiger, or you really like tigers, or you like watched a movie about a tiger. I don't really know. I thought it was really odd and really weird and kind of like too specific and unique, but that's what I got, so that's what I'm sharing. Sorry, I have like a runny nose that came out of nowhere, so maybe some of you are a little sick, suffering from some allergies maybe. I've been just fine all the way up until I just started this reading, and now my nose is all runny. Or it could be that you are upset about... this is a chakra card, so I don't do chakra cards for my monthly clarifying. Otherwise, I have to do 2 cards, and I'm just tired. You're the last sign that I have to do tonight, so I'm not going to do 2 cards. But you could be upset, Aquarius, about something, and maybe you've been crying because, like, man, my nose is really runny all of a sudden, and that came out of the blue. And I really feel like this is going to be a love read for you. I got like something about standing your ground, defending your love, defending what you're passionate about, things like that. Let me see if I can get all these in here for you. I had to change my setup because when I record my videos on, it almost died. So then I have to plug it into the wall, change everything up. Okay, Aquarius, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay. Position 1, we have 6 of Wands, victory, and it is clarified by interference, the 8 of Swords. And so it lets me know that your current energy is that you're trying to be victorious in something, you're trying to achieve success, or at least have some kind of recognition, but you're just not feeling like it's coming in that way. You're feeling like maybe someone else is stealing your glory, even though you're putting in all the work and you're the one really trying. Like, you're really trying for something here. I get like a really strong energy of like putting a lot of effort, a lot of thought, a lot of energy, time, emotion, investment. Like, you're really trying to be victorious in whatever the situation is, but you're literally feeling like someone's coming in and blocking you. Like, they're just not allowing you. They don't want you to succeed. They're not allowing you to succeed in this situation here. For the, sorry, my nose, oh my goodness. For my conflict card here, obstacles, challenges, we have the Fool being clarified by cruelty, the 9 of Swords, okay? 9 of Swords is usually, I'm trying to think like, it's the woman that's bound in the traditional tarot deck. And so it's usually talking about being stuck. In this deck for the clarifying, it is talking about cruelty. So it's actually very similar to the 10 of, like the 10 of swords, but with intention, that like the endings are meant to hurt, almost. So it looks like your obstacle here is taking a leap of faith and not getting hurt by it. You are really scared to take this leap of faith. It looks like you're really nervous about it, and you're kind of stuck. You are bound in this way. You're not taking the leap of faith because it's almost scaring you too much, and so now it's creating an obstacle for you, like a challenge for you, where I'm getting like you can't move forward because you're kind of stuck in fear here. This is getting interesting. What you need to focus on, we have the 7 of Wands being clarified by the 5 of Wands, okay? So, and in this deck, it's called Strife. If I can, trying to like show you that. I don't think I can show you, but it's funny because I said, like, in the reading, the channel message I was getting was something about standing your ground. And so this card is all about standing your ground. So what you need to focus on is standing your ground even though life gets hard, okay? Things are going to get really hard. Things are going to get really difficult. But what they're asking you to focus on here, the universe is saying, it's time to stand your ground, though. Don't falter so easily to other people. So if someone is interfering and they are trying to come in to steal your glory here, do not surrender so easily, Aquarius. Stand your ground. Fight for what you want. Sometimes you have to go through strife. Sometimes you have to go through difficulty to achieve what you want. And that's what they're kind of telling you to focus on here is you need to stand your ground. You need to fight for what you want here. If you want that 6 of Wands, you want that glory, you got to fight. There's a reason that this is right after it. So it's all about fighting. Like, yeah, you may want that glory and that wands, but the only way to keep it and to attain it, you got to fight for it, okay? In your recent past, we have Ace of Cups being clarified by 4 of Wands here. And this is called completion in this deck here. So it looks like, and this always reminds me of like the Wheel of Fortune too. So it looks like there was a really good situation that came in. 4 of Wands in a traditional deck is all about marriage, unity, sometimes reuniting, but celebrating something. Some kind of union. So in the recent past here, it looks like you felt you had the Ace of Cups, you've had the 4 of Wands, like you were doing really good, everything was great. Whatever that situation was in the recent past, it was a great situation for you. You felt emotionally fulfilled, physically, mentally, like you thought it was a new beginning, a grand new beginning to something amazing, okay? In your strength position, we have, isn't that funny? I just said that in that past situation, it reminded me of the Wheel of Fortune. And here we are in your strength position. We have the Wheel of Fortune being clarified by the Princess of Cups. So the Princess of Cups is equivalent to like the Page of Cups almost. So it looks like in your current energy for the month of October, your strength is going to be in creating new beginnings, creating good fortune, good luck, like having really good luck with creating new love beginnings. I'm getting like I don't know why it's telling me friendships. So it might not be intimate, it might not be a romantic relationships, but like maybe creating some kind of new friendship. Like this month, your strength is all about creating relationships that are very lasting, very healthy, very fulfilling. Libra is all about justice and balance, and Libra is the new moon this month, I want to say. It's either the new moon or the full moon. We have a Pisces and a Libra moons this month. So I think it's the new moon. And so what Libra does when they're in the new moon position is it actually brings in a lot of balance to relationships. It lets you see where they need balancing and how to balance them. And so I feel like that's what your strength position is here right now for this month, is really having good fortune with creating new relationships. In your near future, we have the Devil, and it's being clarified by the 7 of Pentacles, which in this deck is failure. So what I feel like in the near future is you almost beat yourself up. Like you're really hard on yourself here for this month. I have a feeling that maybe you didn't succeed at whatever this like valor and honor that you were working so hard for. I'm feeling like maybe you didn't push through for some of you, and you did kind of lie over and let someone else take it right from underneath you. And when you did that, you by the end of the month, like you're really hard on yourself here, Aquarius. You feel like a failure. You're really going in on your insecurities internally, and it's destroying you from the inside out. It's like you're almost obsessed with self-sabotaging. You're almost obsessed with being cruel to yourself with your inner talk and the way you treat yourself here. Definitely not a good energy to be in, but I can only interpret the energies that I'm receiving and the messages I'm receiving. And that's immediately what I got here is by the end of the month of October, you're kind of being an asshole to yourself, Aquarius. Your guidance and advice here is we have the Knight of Cups being clarified by the Hierophant. It's time to move on to bigger and better commitments when it comes to your heart. Okay, that's the message they're immediately giving me here. Your advice here is maybe what you were fighting for actually wasn't meant for you, and that's why you didn't get it. Because there is something bigger and better. There is a better level of commitment. There is something better coming in for you, and it's kind of telling you like when this comes, you need to get out of this little like energy of beating yourself up. Because what I see here, the storyline they're giving me is like you're being so hard on yourself that you pretty much miss out on this opportunity here. I'm not sure how the reading is going to end here, but that's the storyline they're giving me is you're going to miss out on this beautiful opportunity to have higher level of commitment, emotional fulfillment. Maybe someone's coming in with a love offer, or you're wanting to give a love offer, but you're being so shitty to yourself here, Aquarius, that you totally miss out on this opportunity here. But your guidance here, your advice here is moving on, making love offers to higher levels of commitment, to better relationships is what I'm getting. What you don't see is judgment being clarified by the moon. There is going to be truth and clarity about a situation that you are not expecting, that you do not see. So again, this could be part of the situation here that you're fighting for. That could be why there's interference, because the situation is not meant for you. That is the storyline they keep giving me. This situation that you're fighting for, that you're trying so hard to get, that's why you're afraid to take the leap of faith, because it's like your intuition knows you're going to get hurt if you do that. That's why there's interference, because the universe is letting you know this is not what you need to fight for. And that's part of the reason why it's like saying stand your ground, because you maybe don't need to move forward with this situation here. Okay, so to me, what it's looking like, there is going to be some kind of clarity and truth that is given to you about a situation that you're very unclear of. You're very unsure of what happened, why it happened, how it's going to end. It's just a lot of illusions. I get, Aquarius, that someone might be trying to manipulate you, or for a small few of you, you're doing the manipulating and you don't even realize it. You don't even see. I'm getting like emotional manipulation and you're not even aware of it. You don't even realize that you're doing this, and it's going to be clear to you. But for the majority of you, I am getting that there might be some kind of manipulation within a situation. There's definitely illusion around it where you can't get a clear answer. You can't get a clear, defined answer from this person or this situation, but the truth is going to be coming through. Judgment's going to happen. The balance is going to be restored. Karma may be served. In your strength position, Aquarius, we have the King of Swords. Not strength, I'm sorry. This is your hopes and your fears. We have the King of Swords being clarified by the Queen of Wands, or Queen of Discs here, Queen of Pentacles, essentially. So what that lets me know is what you're hoping for is like you want some kind of communication that is very truthful, that ends up leading to a very stable, happy foundation here. That's really what you're wanting, is like, I want the truth. I want the communication. But you're hoping that this communication leads to a successful outcome. So you might be kind of, they're telling me like you might be fooling yourself a little bit here, where you're you're hoping that communication, that judgment comes through and it's very truthful, but you're expecting that when that communication occurs, it's going to somehow lead to this really stable energy of moving forward and creating and being abundant and just being in that Queen Pentacle energy. But they're saying you might be fooling yourself here, because it might actually cause the ending here. It might actually cause the completion of something here, okay? For your potential outcome, we have the Eight of Pentacles being clarified by the Prince of Discs. So that's going to be like the Knight of Pentacles here. Aquarius. So your potential outcome here is like you're essentially just going to retract from the situation, and you're just going to focus on your money. You're going to kind of keep your pentacle to yourself. You're going to keep your cups to yourself, is what I'm seeing here. And you're just going to work on mastering and focusing on yourself here. I don't know why they're telling me to look at his, like, you see how his vest is kind of tattered? I've never actually noticed that before, but they're telling me to look at that. So it might be that, like, you're working so hard that you're like abandoning yourself. Like, you're not taking care of yourself. Your self-care is gone. You're so engrossed in what you're doing by the end of the month that you're not even worrying about yourself here. Aquarius, as dedicated as that sounds in a good way, what I'm also getting is that it's kind of tied to this devil energy where you're shaming yourself. You're being so hard on yourself to the point that you're abandoning your own self-care. You're not, like, you may not be showering, you may not be buying yourself anything or going out or, pampering yourself, just self-care things, just loving yourself. I'm getting that it's kind of tied to this energy over here. And it's like instead of putting that energy into someone else or into yourself, you're just putting it into your stability, into your future, your pentacles here. You're literally kind of like, F everything. F everything. The only thing I can do is work on my money. That's the only thing reliable. I can work on my money and that's it. And you're putting so much time and effort into that. You're so engrossed in it. You don't even care about how you look. You don't care about how you smell, how you're dressed, whatever it is. Like, you just don't care. You're so engrossed in getting your pentacles. I don't know what's going on here, Aquarius, but it definitely seems like October may bring some pain to you, but it also brings a lot of truth and hope, is what I get. There is definitely hope for a better future, hope for learning lessons and carrying through those lessons in a more positive way, so that you can have a better future here. You're going to be receiving some truth about something. October is going to be relationship heavy for you, is what I'm getting. It's going to be focused a lot on the truth about some of the relationships that you have, or are going to have. Okay. Try to be nice to yourself, Aquarius. Try to love yourself. Don't forget to love yourself. Okay. Don't forget to do your self-care. Right now, I'm getting like right now your energy is like, I would never do that. Like, I'm in a good energy. I feel really good. Nothing's going to knock me down. This isn't going to happen. Energies change very quickly, Aquarius. So just when you do feel like you're getting into a place of being kind of mean to yourself, I just ask you to be easy on yourself, okay? Sometimes we're too harsh to ourselves. The world is going to be harsh to us. So the only person that can really love us is ourselves, right? So try to be kind to yourself. The overall message we have here is awareness for the whole month of October. Awareness is equivalent to, I want to say, the intuition card, to the wisdom card in the traditional tarot. Or, is that what it is? Yeah, I think it's wisdom. We'll find out. No, it's the Magician. I was wrong. It's equivalent to the Magician card in the Standard Tarot. This card is one of the key reminders that you already possess all the tools that guide and direct you in your life. Whether it's wisdom, intuition, psychic skill, creativity, self-motivation, love, willpower, physical ability, or just pure courage, they're all a part of you. Once you learn to tap into and use them, you'll be amazed by the power and effect they can have. You have the ability to allow the universe to work in partnership with you. Together, you can manifest change wherever the desire may be and bring about a positive outcome. This card represents your ability to create your own reality, to set ideas into motion and watch them grow. This card is often drawn when you're ready to switch direction, start a new project, or change careers. Now is the time to use positive thoughts, visualizations, and affirmations as you veer away from negativity. Knowledge is power and can lead to success. By having faith, keeping your willpower strong and directed, and by tapping into the tools that you possess, as well as calling on the magic from the universe, you can accomplish anything and everything you set out to do. All right, Taurus. You're the third reading where I call you Taurus. That's so weird. So some of you could be connecting to a Taurus, or it's just me and I'm just messing up my words. But Aquarius. So yeah, what that lets me know overall is like, yes, you definitely, like I said, you're receiving some kind of hope here because you're going to start seeing the truth about certain situations, and it is going to guide you in a different direction. So just please be kind to yourself. Please know that it's in a positive way. Don't blame yourself for everything that happens, okay? All right, Aquarius, thank you so much for listening, and I hope I could help you. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe if this resonated for you. Thanks. Bye.